There we go. Yeah, I totally forgot that I should have set up stream delay, but it is delayed now, so that should be good. And I'm going to loadouts locked. Let's do that. And then we'll call everyone to ready up in a moment. Please ready up. We'll give them another few seconds, like 5 more seconds. No one's complained about anything. Everything seems in order, so let's go. Am I going to force start this? I'll give them a moment of time still. What is it? Crusader, Pyramidion, Fish. Alright, cool. They are actually readying up. Perfect. Alright, so welcome to the Sunday Community Skirmish 350. Actually, that's sort of a half milestone, which is that's pretty impressive. Cool. That's also set up. So yeah, considering just how long ICS is going, let me start the match timer first, and then block Steam so that I don't get messages from water, and then do some callouts. Alright, give me a second. Do not disturb. There we go. And ship number 1 is the SMS Ends, piloted by King of the Snowmen, Captain John, and Nemesis Wacha, Gatling, Atten, and Double Flax in the middle. Ship number 2 is a Pyramidion, piloted by, oh, that's just a title being shown by Best Fun. And I'm seeing actually, what is it? A Flak Flamer on the front? No, Caro Art on the front, Flak Flamer on the side. Ship number 3 is the Jonah's Whale, piloted by Cowboy Six Guns. It is a Hawacha fish with carronades on both sides and a rear Banshee. I think we can probably pause. Pause granted. I think that should be fine. Check the map quickly. Yeah. And I'll do ship number 4 in a moment. How do I match timer? Okay. Pause countdown. And 2 minutes of pause. Let's just do ship number 4. Is the Deliverance Machine, piloted by Aegir Smoothie. Artemis, Flak Artemis, and Gatling Artemis. So one side is Gat Flak and the other side is Triple Artemis. Alright, now. Now, why was a pause needed? I mean, they're far enough away that that's fine. But all right. Let's see. Minute. See some people at the helm. The ships aren't moving, so that's good. This seems actually very low, I just realized. Alright, so there, everyone. Alright, cool. In that case, I can unpause that. Let me do it unpaused. And match timer, resume countdown. There we go. Mouse issues. If you have like a controller attached, that causes all kinds of issues. Even if you're not using it or it's disabled or whatever. Alright, so the Junker has a lot of disable and the potential to go for a kill. Fish needs to get up close. And this Pier will want to get up close as well. And Crusader has an Atten. Atten Nemesis could be used at a slightly longer range, so it's a bit of a medium range and a short range side. So we shouldn't be seeing any sniper duels. Everyone's still really far apart, but everyone's also spotted, so we should be seeing an engagement momentarily. Looks like both teams are attempting to hit the Deliverance machine. At this range, they're not doing very much damage. The laser is hitting, but it has damage fall off with range, so it's not doing very much damage. And the Nemesis is missing. And essentially the Pira and the Fish... now the Fish is being targeted, but both are sort of in the middle to intercept each other, I would think. Although currently, the Fish is going to need to back up a bit. And it does. So does the Nemesis still have the buff where its jitter has been removed? Was that just a one-off thing, or is that actually here to stay? I think, as far as I know, it hasn't been. It's still the case. That would give at least the Nemesis the potential to be very useful. Alright. Jonah's Whale has a very low balloon right now. And loses the hull. And takes, well, not really much perma. Nemesis does deal a fair amount of perma damage, but what went in there was just laser, which deals not as much perma damage. Alright, let me just resume that. And how are we looking? 15 minutes remaining. No kills yet, although at this point we're going to be seeing someone here going down. It might be the... Well, it's actually hard to say. Basically, both teams are quite close, could choose to dual focus, could choose to each engage their preferred enemy, and need to be watching that they don't get out of position. And which battle are we going to follow? I see some bouncing there. The supercharged Firefly. Hull broken, eats a flak, but the SMSMs is very low as well. Must have taken a Hwacha, or the Ram actually might have done it. I sort of saw that at the edge of my screen. So Yeah, this is the Crusader short-range side. That's the Gatling Flak Hawacha. Jonah's Whale, though, is running away and is going to... Well, it's too high to help out currently on the Supercharged Firefly. It is now too far away to really land a good Hawacha. So it's... Let's see here. Ooh, the Supercharged Firefly might be in for a ram. Oh, no, Jonah's Whale misses the ram, hits terrain, and now it's back to the Crusader. It's going to go down. It's going to go down first, though. Maybe not yet. Deliverance Machine is balloon broken and hull broken. Alright, so first kill for red. The Jonah's Whale does go down. I'll put that in the chat. And the Deliverance Machine is now very low, not dead yet, and currently sitting above and now behind the Crusader, so it's not in immediate danger as long as it can keep its engines up. And as long as it can avoid the double focus. Now the Deliverance Machine is going down because it didn't have any engines there, and also no guns anymore. So that's 2-0 in favor of, let me check the team name again, just to be 100% sure. In favor of the Tar Reformation. I haven't seen any tar from them. Both ships here, though, are pretty low. Either could die to a well-placed flak clip, or in the case of the Crusader, could die to like 1 or 2 flak shots. So, let's see. Blue meeting up first. Red doesn't know where they are sort of sticking in the same place right now. You can see here, actually, the Pyramidian's broken nose. That is the second damage state, I think. Alright. Both ships now moving towards the direction where blue is. They haven't spotted blue, but they do know where the spawns are, of course. Or perhaps they just want to find a better position. But we're going to see an engagement here. Actually, they have seen each other through the clouds, and now the spots are going out. So let's see here. Supercharged Firefly going in. Why did I say butterfly? I see a lot of components that have just gone down on the Deliverance Machine. The Deliverance Machine goes down completely. So that was a nice double focus there. I think successful Hawacha. Followed up by just various types of firepower. I didn't catch exactly what. And the Jonah's Whale, despite the fact that it's going backwards, should be able to escape because the engines can't be sniped currently, although it does seem to be taking some damage here. There is cover behind this pillar, and Jonah's Whale will get that cover, or at least now has cover from the Pyramidian for a moment, which is enough time to retreat. And there is more cover here. As long as no engines go down to an Artemis. Yeah, Deliverance Machine is back as well. And it's now 3-0. There is still plenty of time for things to go either way. But the blue team here will need to get some kills soon. So if we look at their loadout. I suppose what needs to happen here is that the Junker locks down one enemy with Artemis fire. It should probably be the Crusader. If it takes out both front guns, could also take out the top guns. Where is the kill power? Okay, the Junker has a flak, and the fish has a Banshee. And that laser really does need to have an Artemis on it. What I mean is that blue team needs to have that laser disabled. And probably the Nemesis as well. Let's see here. Let's get everyone on the screen. Yeah. I'm just not seeing that many Artemis disables going out, to be honest. I mean, some of them are connecting here, right? But I guess the laser did go down there. Like, the Crusader should die just to a bit of focus fire, but blue team has one Gatling. Although that being said, red team also only has one Gatling. So it's just a matter of getting enough control to use the Gatling and flak combo. There's also an interesting effect here where the laser, when fired with a range extending round like Lesmok, or probably even charged, the light effect doesn't get extended, so it actually deals damage beyond what you can see from the visual effect. Right, yeah, like it's hitting the Junker's balloon here, despite the fact that the light ends sort of where the fish is. Alright, we are getting down to 5 minutes. Should I announce that? No, everyone's alive, they can see the timer. The Jonah's Whale could get double team, although it is on the long range side of the Crusader. The Deliverance Machine now should have the back of Pyrrha here. I'm just not seeing very many disables. Yeah, fish goes down. That was a Junker's chance to, well, sufficiently disable or kill this Pyrrha. But that window for doing that is closing rapidly. There's a hull break. That's going to be too high to flak now. And at this point, the Junker, well, can't afford to die. Needs to probably get a quick kill on one of them, which is going to be made a whole lot harder after losing a whole bunch of guns. So I think this is going to be over in just a second. Ram misses, but the Junker still goes down. So that is 5-0 in favor of the something Tar Collective or whatever. I think, yeah, that's what it was called. Tar Reformation, not Collective. Take a screenshot of that just in case, and I'll go report said scores. Is there...
Hey Jan, how much hull did you have after that first engagement?
Around 30, no, 18.
18, 1-8?
Yeah, not much. Around 18, I think.
Oh man, I thought we were pretty close. So yeah. Oh well.
Alright, let me actually
Close, close.
see what's going to be in this lobby. This lobby is the loser of game 10 and the winner of... Oh no, I need to move down. I need triple L in here and... No, I'm way down there. I need the loser of game 4. So actually... Red team, please leave. Yeah, because I need the loser of
You
4.
change lobby, right?
Yeah.
Sadness?
Yeah, exactly that.
Nice team. Can you swap ship?
Yeah. But now I guess I'll take it.
Alright, we should be getting started in a moment. Doesn't look like anyone wants another minute, which is good. So, no. Please, ready up. There we go. See that in about 1 second. Then I can get rid of this timer and give them a few seconds to do that themselves.
Hey, can we get the minute real quick? Fishy actually has a harpoon on the front when he meant to have a gat. Are we able to switch that? Yeah, I meant to put harpoon in the back, and I switched the.
That's fine.
Switched the wrong.
Just switch it.
Thanks. Thank you.
As punishment, you gotta tell the lobby you're a very sorry boy.
The Jazz will be back. The Jazz will be back. Keep the Jazz on. Well, I'll turn it on in the next lobby. Again. I could just keep it on during the entire match, just not commentate. The Jazz is only paused. It's not gone entirely. Or I could turn it off during the loading screen. I could do that. Moderate match. Oh, this is such a cumbersome menu. There we go. Alright. Yes, it is still Blackcliff. Alright, ship number 1 is the Stallion, piloted by Cowboy 6 Guns. I'm seeing a Gatling Carronade and Banshee Flak on the side. Ship number 2 is also a Pyramidion. It's the Whaler, piloted by Agar Smoothie, and it's an Artling, so Gatling Artemis, and we have Banshee Flak on the side. Ship number 3 is the Pound Cake. It's a Judgment, piloted by Fish My Toes, and I see a Minotaur at the front with a Gatling, and what is the other gun there? Is that a Flak? It's probably a Flak, yeah. And a rear Harpoon and Hawacha. And ship number 4 is the Mobula. Is a Mobula who needs a map, piloted by Steambrains, with Hades on the front, double Artemis below, and Gatling something, Gatling Flak on the wings. And there we go. Match Jazz. Well, you know what? Sure. But I'm going to turn it down so it's not as loud as me. Let's see if I can Alt-Tab without pausing the thing. Let's do that. And then we'll go like that. How about that? Is that good? We'll do some. We can just have some Match Jazz. Enjoy. Let's see. So the Stallion is doing alright still. It's actually nice to see a Mobula again. And the Stallion is hull broken, but there's a little smokestack there that's keeping it mostly, or blocked some of the shots at least. But double Gatling. Actually, it's not double Gatling. It's one Gatling from each ship. Yeah, exactly. So I didn't see a double Gatling anywhere. Okay, we have two 1v1s now. Can I get them both on screen? Not easily. I'm seeing the Stallion is hull broken. Still hull broken. And is being hit by the Minnow. The Gatling is now out of range. Down there, the Whaler's hull broken. And And the Who Needs a Map is very broken, is dead. So the first kill goes to red. I'll write that in chat. And in case anyone was wondering, it is in fact the same map twice in this lobby just because of the way the challenge set it up. So it does mean that now our red team here is essentially playing Blackcliff twice in a row. And the Pound Cake... they're doing a good job of retreating. And I actually did buy the Who Needs a Map enough time to spawn in without turning it into a conveyor belt just yet. Glad everyone appreciates the music. Alright, Whaler's hull broken. And we have two 1v1s happening again. Whaler's hull broken again and gets rammed or bounced into the ground. So it's 1v1 here. Or 1-to-1 in the score, and also a 1v1 happening here. And the Stallion has no health anymore. But he is able to get to cover. The Pound Cake shouldn't be able to follow because judgments are in fact slow and not very maneuverable. But now... Alright, Stallion is trying to get under the Pound Cake. That should work in time to not die. And the Who Needs a Map is pretty slow getting here to help out. Mobula's also being in among the slowest ships, along with the Spire and the Judgment. But now the Stallion should go down. And indeed the Whaler is spawning as far away as is possible. Alright, so Pound Cake is kind of low now. The Who Needs a Map has died once, but is now pretty full health, and the Whaler is far enough away that they will be safe for... Okay, so the Stallion respawns here as well. Makes sense. Let's take another look at our Pyrrha team here. What we had a... Why is it so dark? We had a Caro... We had a Caro Gatling on the front. And a Bounce. And we had an Artling, right? I mean, they have enough side flanks and such. They have plenty of kill power. Let's see. And I suppose what you want is you want the Carronade on the Mobula and the Artling probably on the Judgment. But if you're that low, then an Artemis of course can't fire. Stallion now going to rise up. Oh, going to boop the Pound Cake up. That wasn't quite the plan. Let's see, like this. Right now, blue. Yeah, blues. Alright, so the Pound Cake does go down. They were low already, basically one hull break and a few Banshees, Flax, whatever from going down. Who Needs a Map now dropping down aggressively. And is likely to die here as well, unless they can continue vertically dodging, but that is hard to do without a balloon. And yeah, there they go. In that position against both Pires. So now we have a 3-2 in favor of red team. We have 11 minutes remaining, which is enough time for anything to happen. And if we check over here, Pound Cake has spawned pretty far away and won't be going anywhere until their ally respawns. Who actually, they don't pick the same spawn. That is interesting. Because they're both... Wow. Oh, the Mobula is definitely long range, and so is sort of the Pound Cake. Although that does all right when you're closer up as well. Especially the Gat Flak. Interesting that they didn't spawn together. But I guess it does... From the angle here this works. The risk here, right, is that one of the ships, in this case the Mobula, just gets rushed down by 2 Pires. Which is what looks to be happening. Mobula bounces on a little rock, possibly there. I don't know if that was actually a bounce or just a hull break anyway, but I'm seeing a dead Mobula right now. Yeah. And with a nice pointy ram there. Judgment took too long to get around the pillar. Might have actually been better there to just stay on the other side of the pillar and wait for the Mobula to retreat and pull the Pires into arc. I'll have to get more jazz tracks because this is only like... I don't know how much time worth of jazz it is. It's 10 tracks or so. Or Alright, Who Needs a Map does spawn in again. This is actually the same location, I feel, where we had the first engagement, isn't it? And the Stallion is going to go down, yes. Oh, and we see some tar. And the Who Needs the Map is going to make it out of tar without losing any components. But there's another tar cloud. Let's see here. Alright. So, Who Needs a Map evens it up. Pound Cake tanks enough. We now have a 4-4 score, and the tar cloud is going to stop doing the silly rendering artifacts and disappear soon. Just as a reminder, the first kill was for red. But with 8 minutes to go, all that really means is that blue can't sit back entirely and defend. And red picks the super far spawn here behind this rock, but they are spotted. And they're not really maneuvering anywhere yet, or the Stallion is just standing entirely still. No one's disconnected. Is there someone at the helm? I guess the Stallion's just waiting. Alright, it is. Yeah, okay. Increasing in altitude now. Blue team looking to engage here. And neither team will be able to get an easy double focus here. i.e. one where they aren't also exposing themselves or their one member to going down. Let's see here. Stallion is too low to be useful. It's going to try to rise up now, but that means that the Whaler is going to take a lot of fire. And does. And is hull broken and loses most of his perma. Who Needs a Map is also hull broken here. And it looks like the Whaler probably went down there. So we end up with a 5-4. Oh, it's a nice pink crew there on the Mobula top. Can I make it any... I can't make the game any brighter. Oh well. I could turn up my lighting. That's what I could do. In game. Alright, so yeah, that's a 5-4. And I think next, if I remember the challenge correctly, is Steel LL will be in here. Let me just... I'm going to mute myself a bit while I do all the organizational stuff.
Hey there. Oh. Yep, I want it. Okay, here we go. Oh, how have your matches been so far? Bad luck. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's quite a promising score. I had 2 Pomelos matches so far, and they both actually were quite interesting, I have to say. So even if the score was, yeah, the score was 5-1 in the end in both times, but I feel like there was really a fight and really great matches. Hmm. That was fine. Yeah, let's see how things go. 3 minutes. Nice. Oh, you're lucky tonight. Yeah, I'm looking forward for this game. Although I feel like SLL is probably gonna have the better end of it. But you never know. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, me neither. Oh, that's nice to hear. I feel like there have been some minor changes to it, like a month ago or something, and some teams started to experiment with it again. Or maybe I'm mistaken there. Hmm. I I kinda got it, but I'm not really familiar with the stats. So I mean, it was changing the projectiles, I think. But yeah, if I feel it had some impact on the gun choices. I've seen more Nemesis since then. Seems to be a more viable gun again. Not OP, but viable at least. No, that's true. Yeah, but it looks like Steam Brains is missing a team member. I hope he gets him back. Yeah. Okay, that sounds like we're good to start. Yep, there they are. Complete again. Nice. Yeah, I go and forge started. But it looks like people are not that eager to ready up themselves. Yeah, Mutiny is always nice. I like this map. I've seen many great battles on it.
I mean, when I'm playing, the captain's always complain horribly that it's way too misty and you can't see anything.
Absolutely, that's true. But I feel like since it's the same for everybody, I feel like battles are actually going alright from the observer perspective.
Let's take a look here. So ship number 1 is the bucket list piloted by Mosin and has a front Banshee. One side has Gat Flak and the other side is a double Carronade probably. Or Carronade Banshee. Carronade Banshee. Alright, ship number 2, Fluffy Moth, piloted by Merwin. It has a heavy flak Mercury Hades side and a Carronade Mortar Gatling side.
We proceed with ship number 3, which is the Stumbling Minnow, piloted by Fishy My Toes. It's a Hwacha fish. On the right side we've got a Carronade, and the left side sports more Carronades and a Flamer. And finally, before we engage, ship number 4, which is the Dreamland, piloted by Steambrains. A Crusader with a Lumberjack, Flak Hades on the right side, and Hwacha Flak Gatling left side combination.
Yeah.
See
Already
action
see-
already here.
Yeah, except they're not spotted. They must have seen a bit through the clouds.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Dreamland was not spotted, because that bright pink should be seen through all the clouds. Fluffy Moth is definitely not having a good time here.
It's also a bit stuck in the building there.
Oh. That looks like Dreamland decided to have a little bit of fun with Bucket List too.
A Fluffy Moth just can't back up right where they are because they're in this piece of building.
Yeah, they finally found a way out, but
Uh,
it was an unpleasant spot for them.
bucket list. I guess they're all right at the moment. They just
Firmly under fire pressure there
yes.
by Stumbling Minnow. Oh, and that's a lot of watches.
And yeah, here the bucket list now is almost down. They have a tiny
Yeah,
sliver
they're-
of health, and actually their hull is burning down. Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah. So blue gets the first kill here.
they do, indeed.
Fluffy Moth is trying to reposition.
Yeah, that was good pressure play from blue side
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and they're gonna get the Fluffy Moth too.
Mm.
Because the Fluffy Moth does not have enough engines anymore.
And the Dreamland does also have enough long range power.
Boop, and they're down.
Pew. Yeah, it could be that the red team is still struggling a bit with Hellfire being on their team now. Not really well incorporated into the team.
Ah, true,
The-
true.
Yeah. Gunner on Machina's ship is I think I'm not quite sure which player it was before, but he changed his name in the first match lobby to Hellfire because Hellfire previously changed his. So now we get this
Oh.
confusing thing
Oh.
there.
there, I thought Hellfire was just gunning for this team.
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I was really confused too because their Hellfire renamed himself to like Mantifire or something,
Hmm.
and he's still captaining his ship, which they match. But then the one guy called Hellfire was on the other team.
That would be confusing.
Would be an interesting move though. I'd
Yeah.
love to see that. Just imagine one captain of a team suddenly sporting as gunner for the others.
And what you can do, and it happens very occasionally, is that you switch, the crew roles on your team. You have someone pilot for a certain match, and then be an engineer or a gunner for a different match.
Sure. Are there teams that do that regularly right now? I feel like most have fixed captain.
Not
roles.
regularly, no. Dreamland here takes a flak, I think.
Ooh, yeah. They have to be careful now.
Broken again, but they're safe. They're safe behind cover at the moment.
Bucket List is busy fighting Stumbling Minnow there. You know, chasing after him right now. With good long range shots from Fluffy Muff there.
Yeah. Indeed. So we have a little short-range battle in the middle happening, and then two long-range ships on the outside can either fight each other or shoot into the middle too if they want to.
Stumbling Minnow was pressing forward quite aggressively regarding the low armor health they have there.
Yeah.
But they managed to get Bucket List out of the fight momentarily.
They did, so they can go watch the Fluffy Moth. And this is interesting here. Dreamland is now not able to shoot at anyone.
They kind of maneuvered themselves a bit in the offside there.
Yeah.
They were not able to keep balloon pressure on Bucket List and stay above him. Now we get a more or less even fight again.
Dreamland. Oh, they dodged some banshees and survived.
Close call.
And down here I see the Fluffy Moth and the Stumbly Minnow both very low on the ground.
So the Minnow so far has the advantage there.
Yep. Fluffy Moth bounces again and goes down. Let's see here, the bucket list is likely to go down here as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have
pretty
Lots
much.
of components broken.
Yeah, if they were in a little bit of a better shape, they... Oh, look at this! Fluffy Muff respawns
Ooh.
right into the fight, but
Ah,
not in time to save their ally, which could end up in a conveyor belt if they're not careful
Yeah.
here.
so unless Fluffy Moth, if they can get a quick kill here, they could be okay, but otherwise...
Yeah, it's not impossible against a Crusader, but Dreamland did position very well to be out
Yeah.
of arcs fast.
And
I mean,
Fluffy
Bucket List will
Moth-
be able to
Yeah.
rejoin right into the fight here, and yes, you see it here.
Ah, I don't know, because what's going to happen here is the Fluffy Moth is going to go down and then Bucket List will be alone.
Yeah, but it's the last kill for blue team, so they kind of had to.
That is true, of course, at this point, yes.
But Fluffy Muff was just hanging
Ooh.
there by a thread as Bucket List gets the kill on Stumbling Minnow, putting red team on the board.
True.
That that was a close call there. I would have expected Fluffy Muff to go down first.
Same. Now Dreamland, if there's a flak, and... they're still alive. And there's the explosion.
Yeah, they were holding on well. They were trying to get a kill on Fluffy Muff, which probably is the right choice if you find yourself in that situation there.
So since we're right here now, I never noticed that this person here, there's this person holding a spyglass and pointing into the distance.
Oh yes, indeed, it's a spyglass.
With a nice, actually underground you can even see his legs. He's standing on like a rock.
His weird-shaped pants, though. Oh, they're a bit fluffy.
Mhm.
Trying to figure out which faction he could have belonged to.
Hard to
I'm
say.
not familiar enough with fashion in Guns of Icarus.
I was just, well, I first looked at him and thought he was holding a baseball bat, but
Yeah, same. Or like some kind of gun.
yeah.
Rail pointing upwards. What is he pointing at though?
Just at the distance.
So right now he's pointing at Stumbling Minnow, which is making their way
Yeah. Ah,
up north again.
yeah, blue team thought they would circle around and get red here. Oh, Stumbling Minnow lost its hull on something.
Oops.
maybe on this guy's head.
Poor guy. He's still smiling though. Yeah, it looks like we probably end up in a very similar location as in the first engagement. Both teams.
Yes, both teams are going towards the same direction. They're going to end up there again.
Mm. Yeah, only on Mr. Mutiny you can get this close without any spells. Here we go.
Fluffy Moth has been seen. It loses the balloon.
It's not the warm welcome they hoped for, so disengage again a bit, exposing Bucket List.
So Bucket List is going to try to slip behind this cover again. Or rise up.
Nice dodge there.
Yeah. See, now Stumbling Minnow is broken, but no one there to shoot.
My red team was just too busy for follow-up, but Bucket List is going ham at them right now. Oh, they lose guns though.
They do. And let's see here. Alright. Everyone rising up again.
Ooh, and this Dreamland takes down Fluffy Muff,
That's what it looks like.
securing
Yeah.
their victory here.
So that means that Dream Punk Grove wins 5-2
Mm.
in this matchup.
Congratulations. That was a very entertaining match to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad SLL made a little comeback there in their spawn, but eventually Dream Punk was the powerful team here. Yep, I already put in the challenge. Yes, be fine. I'm changing them up to Periton. Okay, that's nice. It's a bit more comfortable if you know that you're not being heard all over the internet all the time. Alright, are we... Okay, Finks is here. Full Grump. Cool. Nice. I'll kick Moshene. Sorry there. Okay, looks like we've got enough people to start a timer, right? Yeah, that's always a good idea. We do have teams in the right spots. Sounds good. Alright, all set. I think it's Tears or Fuel with, I don't know with whom, with the boys. A very cryptic sign-up. But it seems they're performing well, so that speaks for them. 5-4 against Phobos. Ooh, close call there. I'm surprised to see Phobos and Ryder running up with 2 Crusaders. Oh, yeah, I guess, true. But against the Corsair, that can backfire quite a lot. Oh well, if they if they go for Crusader 2, that works, I guess. I would have said I had the better choice with the Corsair before. As long as you can keep your engines running, smash those Crusaders. Yeah, easier said than done, I guess. Yes, yes. Or at least just spinned around that much that he can't shoot at you anymore. Yeah, true, right. But so many Crusaders. I kinda doubt they'll change into the last 15 seconds. I guess. An interesting match. Lots and lots of Crusaders. Ah, okay, they're playing a Minnow Crusader. Keeping 2 enemies busy with that? It's a demanding task. I can't type anymore. let's see how it goes. I'm really interested to see how this match plays out now.
Oh, same. Alright, so where am I? Ship number 1 is quite possibly Bees, piloted by Portable Grump. It's a Hawacha Carronade Crusader with middle flax and back Gatlings. And ship number 2 is the Frailty. It's also a Crusader, piloted by Finks, also Hawacha Carronade, but flipped on the other sides, with Artemis Mortar in the middle and Gatlings on the back.
Third ship tonight is Fishy My Toes, bringing Stumbling Minnow again as the last match. It's still a Hwacha fish with carronades and a flamer on the 4th position. And to round everything off, we have Dreamland, also quite similar to before, piloted by Stream Brains. We have Minotaurs in the front, then Flax, and on the top deck, on the left side a laser, and then the right side an Artemis gun.
And we should have an engagement happening right now.
Ew! Well, Stumbling Minnow ramming Frailty, which goes down first.
Blue goes, and then Stumbling Minnow goes down as well, but the first kill was for Blue.
Wow, that's definitely an exciting start.
And Dreamland is fully turned around the Stumbly Bees with their Minnow.
Yeah, this is the position that Dreamland wants to be in. A bit on the longer range for their guns to fire, and with one enemy to focus on.
Exactly. They get their kill.
Frailty has respawned already below Dreamland, unspotted so far. If they can get close range like this, they probably have a little bit of an advantage here.
They might, and they get. Well, this is going to be a really fast match.
Oh, wow! 4 kills in the first 2 minutes.
Wow. I guess that's what happens when you pick a bunch of Crusaders.
Too many guns and not enough hull armor.
Exactly.
It's highly entertaining, I do have to say.
I also like that the
Like,
quite possibly Bees is entirely yellow.
oh, lovely! I didn't even notice. Looks very cute. I actually have never seen a yellow ship at all.
Wow. I mean, a lot of magnates are still yellow, but that's...
From the original coloring? But
Yeah,
it's not that kind of yellow. It's like super yellow here.
true.
Together with the black tanks and propellers. It's quite possibly a B.
So let's see. Okay, the teams will have to find each other again.
It looks like this U-turn that red team made here will help them. But blue team's turning around too. Oh no, they found each other.
Yeah.
I guess teams will be a bit more careful now. Although red team really needs to go close to for their guns to be effective, so maybe not.
Wow. Okay, so the red ships are actually lurking unspotted here, but they know where blue is. Yeah. Let's see.
Here comes Dreamland. Yeah, as long as Dreamland can stay at this distance, they're a very, very powerful ship against Crusaders.
Yep.
Stamlubino will need to protect them from one of the Crusaders getting
It was
too
amazing
close.
in that first engagement. They entirely turned around the quite possibly Bees
Yes.
and just kept pushing them so they couldn't shoot back.
Yeah, there was no chance for quite possibly Beast there. to do anything. But then again, they completely lost the engagement against Frailty when Frailty could get
That's
close
true.
enough for their
That's
Watcher to work.
Yeah.
So it's really two completely opposite strategies here.
So the red team doesn't want to charge up this alley. There's too much in the way, and it would be too long of an approach.
Yep, I agree.
Could they fit down below this stuff? Nah, that's
That would be a very, very cool move, but I don't think that you can make it without killing yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, they should probably be more actively looking for a way around stuff. But it looks like they're still hoping for blue team to engage.
I mean, blue team did get the first kill. And also, blue team is happy to stay slightly further away.
True, true. And now we...
Both teams are going to try to circle around to the other's position.
Unfortunate. I mean, we hear the battle music. But teams are pretty clueless where the others are right now.
Yep. Blue team is opting to circle even wider around.
Yep, no, they're not there either.
Whoop. Ha, looks like they're gone. Right, blue team might get a spot down this really long it's a very long passage, they probably won't.
Probably need a little bit of luck to get that there. Meanwhile, in the other match, History of Icarus, the Tar Reformation won 5-0 against Fresh Void.
Okay.
But that whoever wins this match here will be facing History of Icarus.
We had... True, I had History of Icarus. Well, I called them Tar Reformation.
Oh yeah.
That seemed like the part of the name that was interesting.
True, that's the interesting
But they
part.
didn't use any tar in my game, so...
Yeah, it's reformed now.
Yeah.
I guess you can no longer see it. Not hurting anymore. Okay, we're getting close again to an engagement. Looks like it will be a rather close ranged here.
Well, this is what red team wants, so that they can...
You see Dreampunk engaging in the reverse, but not making it away quite fast enough.
Oof. Let's see. Quite possibly Bees is going to... was broken, now Dreamland is broken.
Oh, ouch. Heavy damage on both ships. Stumbling Minnow is adding to the fun with their Watcher.
Yep.
Ramming Frailty too. It's just a complete mess and I love it.
Which Crusader? Okay.
Dreamline goes down first, leaving quite possibly with a sliver of perma there. And they're still very close to the building.
Yeah, if they don't watch out, they could just break their own hull there. Let's see here.
Stumbling Minnow is not quite safe yet. They get double broken. Still have all engines though.
Will they get away? They probably will. Maybe not.
I feel they will, unless they get hit by a really, really well placed Watcher.
Yeah. The Dreamland has spawned in as well.
Yes, blue team reunited. Stumbling Minnow will probably have enough time to do their repairs.
If blue team knew just how low the quite possibly be, like this laser is going to do.
Yeah. Yep. Quite possibly he's aware of it, but can they escape it? No, they don't. The laser melts them. And now that's an uncomfortable spot for Frailty.
Yeah, they get off some disables, but it's still not a good position.
Oh,
no,
no.
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 They tried, but this is hard.
Yeah, now they're gonna go down. Oh.
They're just below the laser range. Just barely. Now rising up again, but they don't make it to the top as Dreamland crushes them. Leading to a 4-3 lead for the blue team.
Well, this has been a fun match to watch, especially the beginning.
Yes, the bidding was indeed hilarious. Can't remember the last time when so much happened in the first minutes.
Exactly.
So, now both teams almost with full perma. A little bit of an edge off Stumbling Minnow, but that won't hurt them badly. However, blue team only needs 1 kill.
Well, red team needs to get both of them.
Hmm.
And I think again this depends on the engagement. Ooh, okay,
Yes.
yeah, all spots coming in.
Yeah, Frailty is kinda close, but too low for now.
Oh, Dreamland
Ooh.
is gonna be rammed.
Yeah, quite possibly Bleeze takes their revenge here. They're not joking around this time.
Let's see, and they get the kill. And now Stumbly Minnow.
A bit unfortunate that it just run into the front of
Yeah.
2 Crusaders here. That's a lot of guns pointed towards you.
Yeah, and that's the GG.
Oh.
That was too many guns pointing at them. Double Crusader wins. In a very, very fun match here.
Yes, indeed. That was a good one here. Congrats to both teams. Great fun.
Man, the laser was scary. And the minnows, I would say.
That's definitely an excellent choice of ship if you're flying against the Crusader.
Yeah. So...
Hey, it looks like Sundrum has finished the upper bracket, with the Pommelos winning 5-0 against me and the boys, making the first contestant in the finals. And I guess we will probably be merging lobbies all together for the last 3 matches that remain.
Yes. Yes, I might actually... Well, this lobby is going to close. I think...
I think we might actually leave it open and get the other people in here.
Are we going to do
stream.
that?
Hence.
I think... I mean, officially, Soldarum is actually supposed to
Yeah,
be
but usually
streaming
he
it.
can come over here. Yeah, well, let's discuss that
Yeah, yeah. Let's...
somewhere else.
Yeah.